Вита, привет, привет.
Привет.
Скажи, пожалуйста, как сказать редко по-английски?
Rarely. Rarely.
Rarely. Как сказать буквально? Literally вот это.
Literally.
Еще раз.
Literally.
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 Hello, how are you?
Hi, Naris. How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. It's so cold today, about
Uh-huh.
10 graduses,
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
10 degrees Celsius, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I see a hoodie, yeah. You're wearing a hoodie. And I'm wearing like
yeah,
a,
yeah.
I'm wearing half sleeves, yeah, t-shirt.
Uh, How like weather
Because,
today on Faisalabad?
it's already 30. I need to check. It is already probably more than 30 right now.
Oh,
Yeah, the computer is showing it is 30, but I think probably it is more than 30 already. Let me check. Weather today or something. Okay, yeah. It's
yeah.
31 right now.
So,
It's it's 31 right now. Yeah, it is going. Oh no. Oh no. It will go up to 38.
really hot.
Yeah, for example, 10 a.m. in 1 hour it will be 33. 11 a.m. it will be 34. 12 p.m. it will be 36.
Oh,
1 p.m. 37. 2 p.m. 38. 3 p.m. 38, 4 p.m. 38, 5 p.m. 37, 6 p.m. 36. So imagine it will be it will be 12 a.m. in the night. It will be 31.
oh,
12 a.m. in the middle of the night. It will be 31. Insane, insane. I should not check it. I don't check it normally. I don't check it because I don't care.
yeah,
Uh, but when I look at it, it makes me yeah, like feel intense. Yeah,
really hot.
super hot. Yeah, it's like especially for the European people or people of your side as well. It's like very hot. And I think Ukraine is also in Europe as well. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, because part of Russia is also in Europe. Like one part of Russia. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why, of course. Everything on this side has to be in Europe. Yeah. By the way, these countries are too big, man. Like Russia has border with the European countries like Ukraine and all, and then they have a border with like China on the other side of the world. So that is
Yeah,
insane. That is nothing but insane.
yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And imagine in the past they used to be like maybe double or even more than double the size. Yeah.
Yeah,
With Soviet Union, they used to be so big, like half of Asia, like a part of Asia, and a part of Europe was part of Russia, part of Soviet Union.
yeah, you're right. It was a very big country.
What about Ukraine? Ukraine was part of Soviet Union.
Yes, it was.
Okay. By the way, why did Soviet Union fail? Why did they have to leave all the countries?
Sorry.
Like, what was the reason?
Ah,
They left Ukraine or the Poland or the other countries. What was the reason?
I don't know exactly. I was a child, but I know that people want to independence. Exactly, I don't know it good or bad. My parents says that life in Soviet Union was great. They very like live in Soviet Union. But other people don't agree with politics Soviet Union, and they was to separate all countries.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that United States and other European countries want to destroy the Soviet Union
Of course,
because it was a great power,
of course.
and they afraid this power. And I think this that was the reason then Soviet Union was.
Yeah, I agree. America must have like a big part in why it happened. And
Yeah.
another thing is, yeah, Soviet Union also came to fight in Afghanistan as well. Yeah, in 70s, Soviet Union wanted to have Afghanistan as well because they were already at the border of Afghanistan. And here, many people fought against Russia, like the local people. And America supported all those people so the Soviet Union can lose the war. And, and that was one of the main breakdowns as well. Soviet Union losing that fight very bad. They
Yeah.
had to go back from here. And then they could not, handle everything. I think the US kept pushing them or supporting many groups within Soviet Union or something like that must have happened.
Yeah, war is also bad. It was mistake to start the war, I think,
Yeah.
because no matter what is the reason for starting war, it's also very bad.
Okay.
It
Mm-hmm.
was politics way to solve the whole problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. I see. And this, by the way, of course, you know about this one region in Ukraine. Like in 2014, you guys had some revolution, yeah, in Ukraine. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then the government changed or something like that. Like the pro-Russian government was not in power anymore, something like that. Okay, so there was a specific part in Ukraine, Crimea, yeah.
Uh, Crimea, yes, it's uh, autonomous district. It's
Yeah.
like States of America, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It has uh, yeah, it has own capital and
Uh-huh, okay.
own laws.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of Ukraine, but it's little independent part of Ukraine.
But right now, is it under Russian administration or Ukrainian administration?
Right now, it's Russian administration.
Uh-huh, okay.
Like my region is the Donetsk district, also separate of Ukraine.
Your district in which you are living right now is not part of Ukraine right now.
No, not right now I live, but I live in the past. My
Ah,
uh,
okay.
my native districts. This
So
district.
that is also part of Russia right now, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay. So this district that you had, that you were born in or you were living in, is taken right now during the war. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
And but about Crimea, I think it happened in 2014. So there was a war, or how did that was taken? I hear like some random stories.
In 2014, when uh,
Mm-hmm.
was a revolution in Kiev and people change government. Um, uh, Norris, in Crimea, it has a great how to say seaport when ships stay at
Okay.
the sea.
Okay.
And it's war ships, uh, military ships, and
Mm-hmm.
it was military Russian ships, and Russia afraid that new Ukrainian government uh, uh, Ukrainian government take these ships to Ukraine,
Okay.
how to say, and they Russian um, went to the Crimea with soldiers with military, and says that right now Crimea is a Russian territory. It's a difficult situation with Crimea because then was Soviet Union. It really was a Russian territory, and about 1950, president of Soviet Union um, gave Crimea to Ukraine,
Okay.
and now Russia says that in the past it was Russian territory, and if Soviet Union was destroyed, we need to receive this territory, Crimea.
Okay.
Yeah, and Russia they take this territory.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay, I can understand the situation. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's quite strange that there was no fight. They just took over a district, and there was no fight.
Yeah, you're right. Uh, Ukraine was um, so so weak in this time, and can't fight with Russian
Mm-hmm.
for Crimea, because that's why mm, uh, Crimea uh, was Russian without fight, without destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know good it or bad. I think it's good because people not die, not injured, but because if was fight for crimes, I think many people was
Many people would have been killed.
would have been killed. Yes,
Would have been killed. Many people
would have been killed. Yeah, you're
would
right.
have been killed for sure.
Yeah,
I
would have.
understand. Yeah, good enough. Overall,
Yeah,
understandable.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Difficult situation,
Of course, of course. I understand.
But
So today, yes, please.
yeah, but many people want to in Crimea want to be a part of Russia.
I heard that as well.
Yeah,
That's like I heard that majority of the people in Crimea also wanted to be with Russia, not with Ukraine. Yeah.
yeah,
And the chief, I think their mayor or chief, whoever was that, he also was in favor of Russia. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
It's kind of sad for me to see Ukraine and Russia fight because before that I did not know anything. Right now I have students from both sides, and when the students, you and the other students, talk about the good times, when Russia and Ukraine used to live like brothers. Everyone is traveling. Every people are marrying in each other's families. On the other side of the border, people are doing business. In Russia, the Russian people are doing business in Ukraine. So it's like very bad that right now somehow that the fight is happening between the countries.
yeah, before 2014, we was very close with Russia. Uh, People went to work at Russia, and you right said that people married from Russia and
Both
Ukraine.
sides, yeah. Mhm.
Many relatives have been at both part of border in Russia and
Mhm.
in Ukraine. Uh, Also, people went to vacation in Crimea from Russia. Uh, you know, in Ukraine, it's so price so cheap uh,
Mhm.
when Russia than Russia. And
Mhm.
uh, also, many many artists as singles of movie artists work in Russian and Ukraine. Uh,
Mhm.
we had many
Yeah.
uh, how to say many uh,
Mhm.
uh, I forget word.
That's all right. I see. Okay. By the way, Vladimir, I wanted to ask you today we can have 10 extra minutes, okay? If you don't have any problem, we can finish the lesson at 7:55, okay?
750. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
And then we will do that 5 or maybe 10 more minutes in some other class in the future, okay? Because you remember, like one day we finished the class like early
Yeah.
because yeah, you were tired. By the way, I would like you to wait for me 2 minutes only. I need to wash my hands, and then I will grab some water as well, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, just wait for me. I'll be back, okay? Just here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for keeping you waiting for this time. Basically, yeah, I just was given tea,
Uh,
so I was about to have some bakery product like this, like a cakes.
what is
It's
this?
like
The
a
cakes?
yeah, it's like a cake, but it is not like a normal cake. Do you see?
No.
It's like a biscuits, but different.
Like a cookie or not?
Yeah, but it's like this is specially made to eat with the tea.
Oh,
It's not even a cookie, it's not even a biscuit, but it is not even a cake. We call it like a cake, but it's like a very hard. It's not soft.
very hard.
It's like yeah, it's like something that is common in Pakistan and India only. It's kind of a bakery product. It's like kind of biscuits, but little different. So today I'm going to have a unhealthy breakfast. This is unhealthy breakfast because yeah, these are very sweet. These are sweet, and then I will have it like with tea. So it is going to be even more problematic. Normally in the morning, right now I am eating oatmeal. Yeah. Do you know what is oatmeal?
Oatmeal. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So yeah, I make like a oatmeal every day by myself. I boil the oatmeal in water, then I add milk into it, and then I fry egg, add a fried egg into it. Then I add like one apple or sometimes one banana as well. Or sometimes what's the okay, I need to check. Wait for me. A date. Do you know what's a date?
Bit? No,
I'm not
no.
talking about like dating, not a relationship. I'm talking about date. Date is a fruit.
That. That. No, I don't know this fruit.
Because it is mostly found in here. Okay, I'll send you the picture.
Mhm.
Wait for me. Oh no. Wait for me. I'll share you pictures. Dates are good, very good for health. They are sweet, but still very good for the health. There's some problem. I'm searching it out. Just give me a second. Then I'll share the picture with you. Okay, I got it. And yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very I hope you have tried it because it's a very good. And Vladimir, before having my breakfast, I like to drink some water. Whatever I'm eating, I
Yeah,
always like to have. Yeah, I'll always like to have water before it.
yeah. Doctors recommend to drink water before meals.
Yeah. Somehow I like doing this. Yeah, okay, good. You may
You
be able
know,
to see. Yes,
yeah.
please.
Oh, I, I think I know this is a product.
Yeah, that's called the dates.
That.
And yeah, I sometimes add like maybe 2 dates or something like that into the oatmeal as well. That makes it so beautiful and beautiful in looking and delicious in taste.
Norris, sometimes I also made oatmeals,
Mm-hmm.
and I added to it nuts,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
nuts, and sometimes banana,
Uh-huh.
and mm, I don't know how to call.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was a mistake. Okay.
and um, it's a grape, but it's the dry grape. You know.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I get the idea. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah,
Do,
the best thing, please go on.
do you use this product in Pakistan? Dry grape?
No,
No.
dry grapes or dry fruits dry in that form are not very common, not common, but we have
Yeah,
like
I understand.
the other normally the dry fruits means the nuts and this type of products.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like actual fruit being dried, all the water out of the actual, like the fruit. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not common. I know what you're talking about, but it's not common. It certainly is not common. This is the best thing about oatmeal. You can make how you like it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And right now, I very recently I started adding like a fried egg, like a half fry egg, or maybe like a scrambled eggs into it, and this is lovely. I like it because I like eggs a lot in any form: boiled eggs, fried eggs, half fried eggs, like scrambled eggs. I like eggs. So, and because it's good for health as well, not just like my taste. So yeah, it's since I started adding egg, I started feeling good about having oatmeal every day.
Uh, oh, my neighbor uh, have hens, chicken,
Chicken, yeah.
chick. And yesterday my wife uh, buy some
Mm-hmm.
eggs
Mm-hmm.
of my neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
home eggs, because in shop it not so tasty. It's
Because
like
they are farmed, yeah. They come from
f-
a farms,
far
and this
far.
is like the actual, yeah.
Yeah. Home eggs so I prefer home eggs.
I see. Mm-hmm. And by the way, how much it costed you? Talking about in dollars, the homemade ones or the market one, if you compare both.
Hmm. Now it cost uh, approximately about $1 for 10 eggs.
$1 for 10 eggs. One is 10 cents, yeah. Ah, okay. You're talking about the market ones or the one that you bought from the neighbor?
Uh, it's the same prices from market and neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, maybe a little more, maybe $1.10 for the 10 eggs. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's average price
I
for
see.
eggs now.
It's like same here as well. The price is almost same, like maybe like 9 cents, yeah, or something. Nine
Yeah,
cents or 8 cents probably. 8 cents for one, egg.
yeah.
So it's
Not
not.
not so different.
Yeah, yeah, it's almost same as I
So,
said. It's almost same. It's almost same right now because I'm not sure if I told you or not. We have a grocery store. My father have a grocery store in our village.
uh, you mean your father bought products in grocery store, or
My
you mean
father, my father has a store. My father has its own store. We sell products.
uh, your father owner of
Yeah,
products?
it's not like a very fancy one because we live in a village. So
Yeah.
it's not a big one, but it has almost everything that you need, yeah, to buy. That is the situation, yeah. So it has all the groceries or all the things that you want to buy, except the vegetables. There are no vegetable, no fruits. In Pakistan, it is common. You make a store, and there are all other products, no fruits, no vegetables, because for fruits and vegetables there are different stores, and they are only for fruits and vegetables. And yeah, but Vladimir, I'm talking about local shops, local products. Like in general,
Yeah, yeah.
local shops. It's not like some brands or like some companies are making the supermarkets here. There are no supermarkets in my area. In the city center, there are many supermarkets or like the big departmental stores, but not in my area. So here it is common. Like my father will go to the city center, buy products from like a big place, from a like a, what do we call, uh, it's like you can buy cheap there, like in you can buy in a bulk like many products. They will give you little cheap, then you take it to the village and then you sell it there on your shop. You can have like small margins in that, yeah.
Understand. Uh, how many people live in your village?
I think it's probably about 15,000.
Oh, it's not a village. It's a middle city.
Mm, but the thing is, um, in our area, there are few villages that are even bigger than our village, like maybe 20,000 or maybe more. But we still call it villages because it's common. Yeah, but our village is like little town kind of area, because the facilities are better than the other villages. And first of all, basically, Vladimir, it comes from in my village. Many people are educated. It's not like villagers. It's not like the farmers. Okay, many people are educated. Many people are on some good positions in government or like bureaucracy. So yeah, that's like the one thing. And another thing is the roads in the village are very good. If you go to like any other village around, if it is too much raining, there is mud. There is like soil, mud, dust in those cities, in those villages, but not in my village because the roads are clean, roads are proper. So that there is some difference in our village the other ones. But yeah, because it was also done by some person who lived in the village. Then he became like a big officer in the government, and then he requested some officers to give extra money to our village so that they can build like roads and everything.
Oh, understand.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like the people are more educated. So that's why it's a little different. But still, there are villages bigger than our village, more population than our village. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Hmm.
I think people prefer call it villages because people prefer live in a house, not at a flat.
Yeah. There are houses everywhere. There are no flats in the whole area. And yeah, that is certainly the situation. Because
Yeah.
yeah, we have two houses here. My uncle and aunt have this house. My father has the other house. So it's quite interesting. We have two houses in the middle of the village.
No. Because when people imagine town or city, this imagine a big
Like a building, flats,
big
apartments.
building here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. That is the situation. But it's quite interesting. The way we build the houses as well, it's quite interesting. For example, this house has 4 floors. It's a three-story house. Like there is this one story. For example,
Yeah.
okay, let me tell you how many rooms and everything is there. Okay,
Yeah. So
I think I
interesting.
showed you a little. Am I right? I showed you a little of the house, like the garage or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Showed me.
Yeah, so this is like the ground floor. There is a garage, there is this room, there is another room on the side, and there is like a washroom. Then we go up on the second floor. There are 3 rooms, one washroom, one kitchen, and a big hall, like a TV hall in middle. Okay. Then we go to the third floor. There is one washroom, 2 rooms, one room for the laundry, and then there is a courtyard, like an open area where you can sit or like sleep in the night as well if it is like super hot summer or something. And then there is still the terrace above it. So it's quite interesting. We built the houses 3 stories, 4 stories, and we build like many rooms or something.
Yes, interesting. Because in Ukraine people prefer build houses on 1 or 2 floors, but it
Hmm.
can be very big area of house,
Hmm.
and it not so common 3 or 4 floors,
Yeah,
maximum 2.
I understand. If you have like a big land, then why would you do that basically? Yeah, the only reason, yeah, why we do it because it's very very hard. It's very very hard to buy a house or a piece of land in middle of a village.
Oh,
no one sells it. Even if someone sell it, they ask so many high prices, because let's say buying land or buying like a plot is not expensive in like some new housing society. But when it is about like in middle of the
yeah.
middle of the village, it is like its price is so high, because there are people everywhere, everything is there, the shops and all the facilities are there, so it's quite interesting. And I think we got very lucky that we bought this place. First there was only one house, the my father's house. So this house, this land was sold by our neighbor, and my uncle and aunt, they wanted to shift here, so they bought this place and then they built the home over it. So I think this was a very, very, very lucky decision at that time, because it's right now there is one person who is selling house in our street, and he is asking about 6 million Pakistani rupees. And okay, let me convert it. Let
Yeah.
me convert it for you. It's
How
like
it in dollars?
okay, just a second. Mm, it won't be too much, but I think still for a village, he's asking like a good price, and it is not very big. The land is not very big as well.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, 600. So he is asking about about $20,000, uh,
20, oh,
and
so high
it is
price.
still sorry.
So high price.
And
$20,000.
imagine it is still in a village, so we still call it a village. It's not like, and it's not. If I try to see about five, let me tell you the area as well. Okay, let me convert. Do you guys measure in marlas or meter squares? How do you measure the how do you measure the
May,
land?
uh, um,
Do you understand my question, Vladimir?
can you tell me maybe another words?
Okay, I'm asking you meter squares or square foot. How do you measure the land in your area?
Can you spell it?
Okay, for example, how big is your house right now in size?
How big?
Yeah, in size. How big is it?
Says, uh, I have 5 rooms.
Okay.
My house kitchen and bedroom. In square meters, it about 17, 17, maybe 80 square
70 to
meters.
80. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a middle house,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah. So I will tell you this. Okay, in square meters as well. So okay. So first of all, the house does not have like very strong building. Okay. So it's like the price is just for the land. The person who's asking the money. Okay. Do you
Okay.
understand? Okay. So the size is about. I'm just guessing. Okay. It's about 120, more than 120 meters square. About 120 meters square
Uh,
meters, and it, the building is not good of the house. So whoever will buy the house will make
Yeah,
like a new house there,
yeah,
destroy the building and build like a new house, because the current building is very old. Okay, so imagine like in middle of a village. So
yeah.
we are still like 20 kilometers away from the city.
20. Yeah,
20 kilometers away from the city, the person in the middle of a village is asking $20,000 for a house of like 120 meters squares, and it's not even a house. The price is just for the land, not even the building.
yeah. Understand.
And the interesting thing is, Vladimir, there are some rich people in our street. They are like, don't worry, If someone come to you, give you offer, we will give you more money than that. We want this house, something like that, because people have too much money. And as I told you that there are many people who are like high and very educated, very well, like successful, and there are many people from my village who work internationally, like they work in Middle East, like in Dubai, in Saudi Arabia, in Oman, in
Oh,
different countries, the world as well. So they send money back home, and
yeah.
this money is good money when it comes to Pakistan. So yeah, that's another situation. So yeah, even one of my friends, I have like one of my childhood friend. His family said we will buy it, no matter whatever you are asking, we'll give you. Just give the land to us, because people have too much money.
Yeah. In Ukraine, it's also common practice when you
Yeah,
live abroad to earn money.
yeah, yeah. It's
But
like that situation.
I don't know people who earn so much money. Like
Mm-hmm.
so,
Mm-hmm.
so like 100,000 or more.
Like not, yeah, but it's different. These people have like saved money over the years. So they
Yeah.
have making good money for like 40 years right now. So in our culture, saving money is also considered something good. So when there is an opportunity like this, you can grab this opportunity. Okay, so people like to save money so that they can use this type of opportunity. So
Because
it's like good.
yeah,
Yes, yes, please.
yeah. Average price, for example, house where I live, it's about $50,000.
Of a house that is built house. So that's different.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that certainly is different. It's quite interesting. I think there are going to be many. Ah, yeah, there is another like a plot that is on sale on the other side of the street. And one of another friend of mine, his family said, just ask the money. And they are like trying to get that money as well. And both of those friends of mine, their father were working outside the country for like 40, 50 years. That's the reason why they are able to afford it. But in my father's case, it's like we are not like rich, we don't have too much money, but my father gave us very good life. He
Yeah.
worked very hard, and he gave us very good life. He sent us to like good school, good high schools, and then good universities. So yeah, and he's like, I have not made many investments, but my children are my investment. So I'm investing all the money in my children by giving you guys good education and all that. This is what my father says.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He right now you can you earn money and
Yes.
bring to the house,
Right now I live with my parents,
bring to
and the
the
situation.
table.
Yeah. So to be honest, right now I am not contributing into like the house, like the house expenses,
Yeah,
because the situation is my father still works. I still make like good money here on italki, and because I take a lot of lessons, I work very hard, but at
yeah,
the same time, when we convert that money from dollars, because I earn in dollars.
yeah.
I'm not sure if you pay in like dollars or euros or whatever, but I receive the money in dollars from italki. Okay, so I receive the money. It's like moderately good money in Pakistan. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like a little better than the average job. So I want to contribute, and sometimes I try to do that as well, but my parents always want to stop me. They say, save this money for yourself, for your future. Right now we will take care of anything. And there is a possibility I may start like master's degree abroad as well. So they want me to save for that, because I will need a lot of money when I will go abroad for master's degree.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the situation as of now. But I try to like help wherever I can a little.
What
Yeah,
will
but
you
still,
do after you reach master degree?
I will think at that time. As of now, I have a plan that I will, because this master degree is about like information systems,
Yeah,
business plus management. So I will think. if I can find some jobs in that regard, in business or IT or like that. And yeah, I would like to work in that realm because I have like generally good communication skills and all
Yeah.
that, and I think so it can work out for me. And yeah, as of now, I don't have like a, I don't have like 5 year plan, but I just have like a plan for now that I'm going to like start the master's degree and we will see what comes next. Yeah.
Yeah. And you also know English as well.
Yeah, I do. And
It's
yeah,
a
it's like
big advantage.
it is, but it is different, in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. But we'll see, what happens. I like thinking what I'm going to do. At the same time, I don't make like fixed plans. I don't believe in fixed plans. I believe plans should be flexible. So you never know when your mind is going to change about something. Okay, so
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
Uh, but at least when you're young or when you're not married, you can do this, Vladimir. Am I right? But when you are
Yeah.
married, you have a family, you need to have stable plans. Like, you need to be extra mature because it is not just your life, it is like the life of four other people rely on you. Yeah. So it's different.
Yeah. When you're single, try to do as more as you possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Hmm. So that is like my plan as well. That I would like to do different things as of now, as I'm not married. Yeah, so I can do that. But hopefully, yeah, of course, my plan. I'm not sure if I told you or not, but I also want to get married. I want to have kids like you. So I'm like traditional. I'm not like very very modern like young man who don't want to have kids, who don't want to get married. That's not me. I think family is very important. Starting a new family, nothing is more beautiful or more like admirable than starting a new family and protecting and providing for your family basically.
Yeah, of course, it will be time when you're married.
I hope so. Yeah, I do have plan like in like 5 to 6 years or something, but we will see. What happens. At the same time, the time is almost up. If you
Yeah.
want, we can speak for like 3 to 4 more minutes. We can speak 4 minutes because I need to start next lesson in 5 minutes.
Yeah, if you have
Let's do it.
30
Let's do
minutes.
it. Yeah, we can have five more. Okay, like four more. Okay, right now.
Yeah.
So, in general, what are your very quickly? You tell me what are you going to do today with kids? What's the plan and everything?
Oh, today is shopping day for my wife and Ivan.
I forgot. Today is Sunday. You just tell me today is Sunday, so I know. I know
Yeah.
what's going to happen. You will
Yeah.
be spending time with the kids. Your wife will be out doing shopping. Yeah.
Yeah. They will be doing shopping, and I am stay with Maria and Stepan.
Mm-hmm.
I will be look after the Maria and Stepan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We have breakfast, and after that we get dressed and go to street to meet.
And Julia and Ivan are already out there doing shopping or not yet? When they will leave?
No, they're sleeping now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's only 7.
Okay. It's about to be 8. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Maria usually get up at 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. But are you able to handle Maria? Or sometimes she is like in need of the mother?
Yeah, she very close with Julia.
Of course, of course.
And you know, when I went to work, Maria is smile and he ran to me and he how it says she I don't know the words. She uh, she touched me, her hands so strong, you know, like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. She hugs you. She try to hold you. Yeah.
No, it's very pretty feeling.
I
she
can understand it. Yeah.
she can say papa, papa.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, and I think this is like the best feeling in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
I see. It's great. It's great. By the way, Vladimir, the
So,
time is up. I hope you enjoyed the conversation, and I hope you did not mind me having like a breakfast while talking to you. Did you?
yeah, it's okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's only one.
I don't mean.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so
So,
much. Okay, for not minding. It was. I hope it was a good lesson today as well. Yeah.
oh, very good lesson.
Mm-hmm.
We meet tomorrow. We will
Mm-hmm.
meet.
On early morning, so you try to sleep early. Okay, in the night.
Yeah, it's it will be very early
Yeah,
for
it's going to be
me.
a challenge. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Six
going to be a
o'clock.
challenge. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
Uh-huh. It's good that you change the time for the lessons because the other student also have booked the lessons again, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good that you change the time before that. We realize that. Okay, then Vladimir, I see the time is up. I have to go and start another lesson. Take care of yourself. I will be looking forward to see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. See
Uh,
you.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.